What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. And today we have another Weddle video, Weddle game. And for those of you that don't know, Weddle or Weddle game is the NFL spinoff of Wordle, except instead of trying to guess a word, we are trying to guess an NFL player. And as we guess players, we get hints and more information such as position, team, division, jersey numbers, and all that. So we have 8 guesses in the normal mode. The normal mode is only offensive skill position players, so that's wide receivers, tight ends, running backs, and quarterbacks. So basically, fantasy football players. And then the hard mode, which I find really, really difficult, is anyone, any player in the NFL. Offensive linemen are added, defensive players, punchers, kickers, everyone. So we'll see. We'll see how long I can keep my hard streak going. I have 2, as you can see from this video, 2. And today we are April 19th. And yeah, we're going to get started and we're going to see how we do. So let's start with today. Um, so I always guess wide receiver, especially on the normal version, because there's most teams have more wide receivers than any other position, especially offensive position. So let's go NFC East. I went NFC North yesterday, I believe. NFC East. Let's go to the. No, I did the Giants yesterday. Let's go NFC South. We'll go to the. Um, we'll go to the Saints, and we'll go Marquez Callaway. Okay, so basically we didn't get anything, but we did get some information. Okay, so what we do know, because the division is not in yellow and it's gray, what that means is it's an AFC division, because it would be yellow if we had the correct conference. So if it were an NFC division, another one besides the NFC South, it would be yellow. So we know it's AFC. We just don't know what division it is. We know it's not a wide receiver. We know they are taller than 6'2", and also if this were yellow, it would mean they were either 6'3" or 6'4". So we know this player is 6'5" or taller. Okay, we know they are same with the age, same thing with the height, and we know they are 27 years old or older. So I'm thinking it's not going to be a running back. Running backs are out. Running backs, there's no running back that's 6'5" or taller. I think Henry's probably the biggest running back. I want to say he's like 6'2". Um, So we did get some information. We know it's AFC, and we know it's not a wide receiver or running back. We know it's either a quarterback or a tight end. I'm going to go tight end because there's not a whole lot of quarterbacks that are 6'5" and taller. Well, there's a decent amount, but there's more tight ends that are going to be that height. Well, let's go AFC South tight end. Um, let's see here. AFC South tight end. Let's go Brevin Jordan from Houston. Okay, so we know it's a tight end, and we know it's in the AFC. We already knew that. That's all the information we got. Um, so it's either AFC West, North, or East. Let's go AFC East. Let's go Dawson Knox. Let's see if we get that. Okay, so we know not in the AFC East. Okay, so let's go AFC North, and let's go Mark Andrews. Okay, we know well, this is not good. We are at 4 of our 8 guesses already. I may miss my first normal guess. I kind of said in earlier videos I'd be disappointed if I didn't get it. Um, so let's see, Mark Andrews. Okay, we're going AFC West. Um, let's go Albert O. Okwegbuname. Okay, so we know they're yeah, we already know that they're going to be 6'6". Yeah, going to be 6'6", lower than 85. Oh yeah, I gotta remember the age. We're looking at a 28 or older. Jared Cook's no longer. He's a free agent. Okay, so we're not on the Broncos. Chiefs. I don't think Kelsey is 6'6". That seems kind of tall for Kelsey. On the Chargers, I mean, we got Gerald Everett, but I don't think he's that old. He might be that old. Um, Parham's not that old. Who else do we have? We have the Raiders. Waller. I guess it could be Waller. There we go. It's Darren Waller. I knew Waller was not pretty old, but he was older and he was pretty tall too. So there we go. We got it in 6 guesses. Yeah, we went Marquez Callaway to Brevin Jordan to Dawson Knox to Mark Andrews to Albert O to Darren Waller. So this was definitely one of my longer normal mode guesses. But we got it. We keep the streak going. So we are now 3 for 3, 100% win percentage. And now we're going to get into the hard mode. Okay, so now we're going to get back into the hard mode here. Yeah, much more difficult. Yesterday I started off with Derwin James. He's my favorite player on my favorite team. I'm a Chargers fan. So I'm going to do that again, just to, at the very least, I don't know, yesterday was a safety. I think it was Chuck Clark. I don't know if it'll be a safety again. Again, these are any players like, Chris. I showed this yesterday. Christian Covington. He's a backup defensive lineman for the Chargers. So these are literally like backups. So as I mentioned before, I'm pretty good with rosters. I work as a part-timer with PFF, so I just know a lot of players through that. I know a lot of highly ranked players from their website. And I know most starters, on defenses. But there's definitely, some teams where I don't know all the starters, and also definitely, depth pieces I'm not going to know. So it's kind of one of those like, good luck if it's not a starter, So I'm going to go Derwin James because it worked well last time. So let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, so it is another safety. From the AFC West. That's great. So it's either on the Broncos, Chiefs, or Raiders. They're a shorter safety, so they're either 6 foot or 6'1". I don't know how much that's going to help me. And they're older than 25, either 26 or 27 years old. So I'm going to go to the Broncos, and I'm going to go to Justin Simmons because I know Simmons, great safety for the Broncos. I'm glad this is AFC West because I'm most familiar with the AFC West. I'm a Chargers fan. They play the AFC West twice, each team in the AFC West twice a year. So I'm more familiar with the Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders rosters than any other rosters besides the Chargers. So I should be able to get this as long as it's not like a third string safety or whatever. But we're going to go to the Broncos. We're going to go to Simmons. I don't know if Simmons is older than 25. Not sure his height. I feel like he could be 6 foot or 6'1". I'm trying to remember his number as well. Anyways, we're going to go Justin Simmons just to see. I mean, at the very least, we'll get if it's on the Broncos, right? Okay, not Justin Simmons. He is lower. His number was lower than 31 or 33. He was 28. I didn't think he was 28. He was 6'2". Okay. Only thing that really helped us was that we know it's not Denver. I mean, the age doesn't help us because we knew already it was 26 or 27 years old. The number's not going to help so much. I'm not like perfect with numbers unless they're skill position players. Okay, so it's not on the Broncos. We know that much. I guess we'll go to the Raiders. And I know they have Jonathan Abrams, who's a pretty good safety there. So I think we'll go Abrams again. I don't know if Abrams, sorry, not Abrams. I don't know the age there, but we're going to go for it. Okay, he's 25. I thought he could be 26. I knew his number was in the 20s. 6 foot, so we know the guy's 6 foot again. I don't know how much that will help. And so it has to be on the Chiefs, so it's a safety on the Chiefs. I know Daniel Sorensen. Oh wow, he's not even on the Chiefs anymore. I totally missed that signing, and I should have known he was much older than 26 or 7 is still what we're going for. I didn't know his height necessarily. Yeah, that was a bad guess. I didn't even realize he was off the Chiefs. I missed that in free agency, I guess. I guess he's on the Saints, so that's not good. And I know their other safety is Thornhill. I know the other Chiefs safety. He started like almost every game for him last year, I think. Juan Thornhill. Not super familiar with his measurements, his number, or his age, but he's really, I think, the only other safety I know. I know they have Tyrann Mathieu, but he's a free agent, so it can't be Tyrann Mathieu. Yeah, I'm going to go Juan Thornhill because that's all I know. It is Juan Thornhill. Awesome. That's awesome. Again, I got really lucky there. I feel like I'm saying that for every hard mode, but um, the fact that it was an AFC West player, like that's the teams I'm most familiar with, and I know basically almost all the starters on from last year at least on these teams, offense and defense. So that's awesome. That's really, really awesome. So, yeah, we got it. We're on a 3 game win streak for both normal and hard mode, and we'll be back either tomorrow or Wednesday. Um, sorry, tomorrow or Thursday, I should say, and see if we can keep the streak going. So, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, tell me how many guesses you got it in. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. All those would really help me, and I can keep creating content for you guys. So, yeah, we'll catch you guys next time.